Have you ever bought potatoes from the store and felt they just didn't taste right? They're bland, watery, or even start sprouting too soon. What if I told you that you could grow your own potatoes at home? Juicy, fresh, and flavorful. And it's easier than you think? In this video, I'll show you 10 simple tips, tricks, and fertilizer secrets that can help you grow potatoes in your backyard, balcony, or even pots. By the end, you'll know how to plant, care for, and harvest your own potatoes that beat anything from the supermarket. No expensive fertilizers, no huge garden, just smart techniques anyone can follow. Let's get started! Tip 1. Choose the right seed potatoes. Choosing the right seed potatoes is the first step to growing big, healthy, and tasty potatoes at home. Start with certified seed potatoes or organic store-bought, ones that are free from disease. Avoid any that are damaged, soft, or overly sprouted, as they can reduce your yield or introduce diseases into your garden. If your potatoes are large, you can cut them into smaller pieces, but make sure each piece has at least one healthy eye. After cutting, leave the pieces to dry for 24 hours. This prevents rot when planted. Selecting the right potato variety for your climate is also important. Early varieties mature faster, while mid or late season potatoes yield more if you have a longer growing season. By paying attention to seed quality and type, you set yourself up for strong growth and flavorful potatoes that outperform anything you can buy in stores. Tip 2. Prepare the soil properly. Soil preparation is critical for producing large and healthy potatoes. Potatoes thrive in loose, well-draining, nutrient-rich soil. Mix your garden soil with compost, well-rotted manure, or organic matter to improve fertility. Avoid heavy, compacted, or clay-heavy soil, as it can stunt tuber development and reduce harvest. Ideally, the soil should be slightly acidic, with a pH between 5.5 and 6.5. Raised beds or deep containers are excellent for limited spaces or urban gardening. Adding a small amount of sand can improve drainage, preventing waterlogging, which leads to rot. Before planting, remove any large stones or debris to allow roots to expand freely. Proper soil prep also improves aeration, helping tubers grow evenly and making your potatoes less susceptible to pests and diseases. Healthy soil is essentially giving your potato plants the perfect foundation for strong growth and abundant harvests. Tip 3. Plant correctly for maximum yield. Correct planting ensures strong growth, healthy plants, and bigger yields. Place seed potatoes eyes up, about 4 inches deep, and space them 12 inches apart to give each plant room to grow. Rows should be 2 to 3 feet apart for airflow and easy access during care. If you're using pots, choose containers at least 12 inches deep, so roots have enough space. After planting, cover lightly with soil and water, gently to settle the soil. As the plants grow, practice hilling. Gradually pile soil around the base of the stems to encourage more tubers underground. Hilling also prevents tubers from being exposed to sunlight, which can turn them green and bitter. Proper planting and hilling can dramatically increase your potato harvest, producing larger, tastier potatoes than store-bought varieties and making your homegrown crop more rewarding. Tip 4. Water consistently. Consistent watering is essential for healthy potato growth. Potatoes need steady moisture, especially when tubers start forming underground. Too little water leads to small, misshapen potatoes, while too much water can cause rot or disease. Water deeply once or twice a week, depending on rainfall and temperature. During hot, dry weather, check soil moisture regularly. Using mulch such as straw, dried leaves, or grass clippings helps retain moisture, regulate soil temperature, and reduce weeds. Mulching also protects tubers from sunlight, which can cause them to turn green and bitter. Avoid shallow, frequent watering, as it encourages weak roots and uneven tuber development. Remember, potatoes are like sponges. They absorb water slowly, so deep watering is more effective than frequent sprinkling. By maintaining a consistent watering schedule and using mulch, you create ideal conditions for potatoes to grow large, healthy, and flavorful. Tip 5. Sunlight and temperature. Potatoes thrive in full sunlight and cooler temperatures. They need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily to grow strong stems and produce tubers efficiently. Ideal temperatures are 60-70 degrees, which encourages steady growth and proper tuber formation. High heat can slow down potato development, causing small or deformed tubers, while frost can damage young sprouts. In hotter climates, provide partial shade during peak afternoon hours to prevent stress, while in colder climates, use mulch or row covers to protect plants from frost. Sunlight also helps reduce disease risk by keeping foliage dry and healthy. Position your garden or containers to receive the maximum morning sun. Tip 6. Fertilize smartly. Proper fertilization is crucial for growing potatoes that are big, healthy, and flavorful. Potatoes require balanced nutrition: nitrogen for leafy growth, phosphorus for strong roots, and potassium for tuber development. Using organic fertilizers like compost, vermicompost, or bone meal ensures nutrients are released gradually, feeding plants naturally. Avoid over-fertilizing with nitrogen. It encourages leafy growth at the expense of tuber size. Fertilize at planting, and again during the hilling process to give plants continuous nutrition. Liquid organic fertilizers, such as diluted fish emulsion or compost tea, can also be applied once or twice during growth. Feeding plants gradually mimics natural soil conditions, supporting sustained growth and bigger yields. With the right fertilizer strategy, your homegrown potatoes will be more nutritious, tastier, and larger than anything you can buy from a store, making your effort truly worthwhile. Tip 7. Protect against pests and diseases. Pests and diseases can severely reduce potato yields if not managed properly. Common pests include aphids, potato beetles, and mites, while diseases like late blight or fungal infections can destroy plants quickly. Inspect your plants regularly, removing damaged leaves and affected sprouts. Use organic remedies like neem oil, sprays, or garlic-based solutions to control pests safely. Companion planting with marigolds or basil can naturally repel insects. Avoid overwatering, which creates conditions for fungal diseases. Proper spacing and hilling also improve airflow, reducing disease risk. Using these strategies keeps your potato plants healthy and chemical-free, ensuring that your harvest is safe to eat. Healthy plants grow stronger, producing larger, tastier, and more reliable tubers than store-bought varieties. Tip 8. Hill your potatoes. Hilling is one of the most important techniques for maximizing potato growth. As stems grow, gradually pile soil around the base of the plants to encourage tuber formation underground. This prevents potatoes from being exposed to sunlight, which can turn them green and bitter. Hilling also improves drainage, reduces weed growth, and strengthens stems. Repeat hilling 2 to 3 times during the season as plants grow taller. Mulching after hilling protects the soil, retains moisture, and regulates temperature. Proper hilling increases both the size and number of potatoes per plant. Skipping this step often leads to smaller, irregular tubers and reduces your overall yield. With consistent hilling, your homegrown potatoes can easily outperform store-bought ones in taste, size, and quality. Tip 9. Harvest at the right time. Early potatoes take 70-90 days. Main crops 91 or 20 days. When leaves yellow and die back, check for harvest. Dig carefully to avoid bruising. Let potatoes cure in a cool, dry, dark place for a few days to toughen their skin. Harvesting at the right time preserves flavor, shelf life, and quality. Tip 10. Store properly. Store cured potatoes in a dark, ventilated, cool area, 40-50 degrees. Don't refrigerate. It changes taste and texture. Keep unwashed until ready to use. Proper storage prevents sprouting and rotting. With this method, your homegrown potatoes last longer and taste far better than supermarket ones.